Hello everyone, Grey Ghost here, welcome back to Warhammer Science. Today we're going to be taking a look at a battle replay from a co-op campaign that I'm running with a friend of mine. I am Gongsun Zan, and this is the Siege of Andping District. Big, beautiful city in the background. Enemy reinforcements walking onto the field. The enemy outnumbered us by quite a bit, but we deployed back in the forest over here, and while having a main core of, what are they called? Ling Kai swordsmen in shield formation. We have 6 of those. We have 4 archer militia behind them, 2 trebuchets, and 6 G militia, the light ones. We have a few champions, or a few heroes I should say, 1 champion, 1 sentinel, and strategist to start, and then we have Gongsun Zan, his retinues, riding onto the field. Sao Yun, a little bit of HP damage coming on, so we gotta take care of him, and Tian Feng. Both of our strategists on the field have a really solid debuff that we can bring to the fight. Wisdom of the River, a nice armor and melee evasion debuff. Just pop it on the line whenever it's up. Pretty much all that it really requires. The key here, going into it, the idea, we have these armies moving onto the field. And as you can see, we've taken a position right along the edge of the forest. The idea going into this is we are going to try and set the forest on fire with their battle lines being maintained in the burning forest, thus giving them a morale debuff for the extension of the fight. Hopefully that happens. We also have Gongsun Zan riding up front to harass the enemy with his white fellow cav. White horse fellows, white horse raiders. Yeah, what's the fellows are the heavy ones, right? Yeah. Or medium. Yeah. So we have 1 white horse fellow and 5 white horse raiders. Gongsun Zan riding up front like a G.
Faster! Strike them down! Fire upon them!
Just the best unit in the game, in my opinion. I love these units, especially after this fight. They did so much. My goal here was just to put Gongsun Zan in combat, and as you can see, they just blob up around him, and they can take some air fire. Now, I did pull him off, and as you can see, like, they immediately got wise, and they did not pursue. So it probably would have been better to keep Gongsun Zan in the thick of it for the moment. Just because these guys have a good amount of ammo, and they can do some range, they can rack up some kills just on their range damage, and they are no pushovers when it comes to charging home. One thing to note though, when they're in Parthian shot like that, when they're shooting behind themselves and moving, they trot. They do not gallop. So that's a little something different from, say, like you're playing Parthia in Rum 2, or your Mongols or your Huns or anything like that. Like, they will be slower, which is kind of cool. I like that change. But as you can see, like, just the sheer weight of the charge, the quality of the charge, they didn't last long. We have 6 Jian sword guards who have taken some casualties, so they're half strength. And, what is that, 6? Yeah, 6 medium crossbows. All lining up. Put the Jian on the flanks. And so, before the battle even starts, we've already taken out what is that, three cav units, and we're all still tip-top, just a good amount of health, good amount of ammo, really, as well. Nobody even at half yet. There the armies go, starting to head into the forest. Yeah, here we do more damage to the Saber Militia, and we're just putting rounds into the army as they approach. We're not quite trying to set the forest on fire yet. We're using that. We're going to save that for this area. Well timed as well, just as the crossbows start to line up and get into file. Lost my Chrono White Horses there, took a charge, but as you can see, the HP, like, they just took that on the nose, and they didn't care at all. Here they are starting to weed their way into the forest proper, like our designated kill zone, where we want the battle to take place. Got a couple of our archers. Yeah, they're all on fire at will. Really should have taken the time to designate targets, but really, you know, we gotta make concessions where we can, and we gave up that micro to go micro other things. Here we have the enemy sentinel getting into the fray. Sujun. And Han Lian has some the rally ability is very strong, so we're going to need to focus down their commander as soon as possible to get rid of that heal. Very strong buff. So we're actually targeting ground right now and putting rounds right on the other side just to get the force properly lit. It'll be lit, bruh. And as you can see, huge, just a large contingent of archers here in the back. Lots and lots and lots of units. And our white horse just have a clear path. So even distribution along the line. We really should have put some rounds in here, closer. But we're just kind of firing into the path of the approaching armies. But as you can see, we got that nearby fire debuff, but not on our guys. Looks like not for those guys. We got it on these guys right here for this fire. Yeah, we really should have done more to spread out. Instead of right here, where it's like all... like there's just a nice streak of it right here. But that won't matter too much, since we got reinforcements coming up the rear. Giggity. As soon as I saw taking fire, I was just like, nope, nope, nope. Not even gonna wait to form up, just run them down. I mean, that's the thing of beauty. A nice big route. And there's nothing to oppose us just clearing the back line of their archers. Meanwhile, on our right flank, we still got fresh troops. We're going to leave them there just in case we have to move them. Got our strategist, kind of losing micro on him, letting him get into combat when we really shouldn't. That rally is so strong. Our heroes... Yeah, Tian Feng, they got the jump on him. He was standing over here somewhere, but yeah, I just didn't pay attention, and I allowed him to get jumped. So yeah, their commander units are ridiculous with the rally. Like, they're one of the main reasons why the fight is even still going as far as the heroes. Han Lian is just, like, I'm actually having to pull my heroes off of her because the rally is just making her really difficult. But she gets a wild hair up her ass because she thinks she's unbreakable. And so, you know, we gotta do what we gotta do. And there's her HP just melting away. Gongsun Zan gets in on the action, and they basically just sacrifice her. I don't understand really what they were thinking there, but that was a huge part in making this battle end quicker as far as the end game, because that rally just adds so much longevity to otherwise squishy units. Just, if you have the ability to heal like that, it doesn't matter who you're using.
Move on quickly! Go, go, go! Rain down death! Fight! Strike! Show no The enemy warriors are running!
Our lines held very well.
The enemy run! Raven!
Like all around, these units up front, still very good health. We could do that again, probably. We could probably do that twice, with the amount of, like, if we played that same battle again, just to be a little cocky for a minute. But yeah, that was an amazing charge. Just cleaning up the backfield, one retinue's worth of cav, and it's all over. Let's just enjoy the battle for now. Yeah, we just start moving Gongsun Zan into the heroes. And Gongsun Zan and his white horses, like, even though he's a vanguard, and technically there are different ways of building anti-hero classes, Gongsun Zan and his retinue, like, from this battle showed me that he's pretty damn good at kicking some ass. And here we have
You are loud,
one more retinue.
but how do you fight? Better than you, friend.
We have one more retinue showing up to contest the field, but as you can see, it's all pretty much over. So we'll just continue. In an effort to wrap it up just a little bit. Because that was the main course there of the battle. We're gonna have a little palate cleanser here at the end. As with all Total Wars, one of my personal favorite aspects of the game is to get acquainted with the field afterwards. So just that looks amazing. That looks absolutely amazing. Bodies of archers littering the back line. Just everywhere. Just everywhere. Fantastic. Alright. Let's hurry it up there, Jusho. It's pretty crazy that they're able to get hits through the forest.
Look, the enemy run. Braver.
They're like, wait, no, this is actually a bad idea. Brave fools.
The men are out of ammunition.
Jesus.
Wait.
And they're the only ones that made it. Oh, there's another group right there.
The men have no ammunition. Draw your weapons. Strike.
Yeah, like I said, this is just the victory lap.
The men have no ammunition. Draw your weapons.
And yes, I have switched back to romance mode because they both look beautiful. Let's be real. There is no one that's better. I swap back and forth constantly.
They
And that's all she wrote. Thank you for joining me. Just wanted to share that battle. I thought it was just really fun. Looked really cool when I played it. So, catch you in the next one.